Hi everyone, my name is Vanga Soumyashri. I am from CSIT. Today I am here to explain about Truthful Transaction Protocol for e-commerce networks based on double auction. And this is from the course E-commerce. Introduction. E-commerce growth. Rapid expansion with billions of daily transactions. There are many challenges that are dealing with e-commerce, that are fraud, unfair pricing, lack of transparency, and etc. We have to build a solution towards it, a truthful transaction protocol that ensures fairness through a double auction mechanism is the solution we are going to build for this e-commerce challenges such as fraud, unfair pricing, and lack of transparency. The goal is to prevent this dishonest trading while optimizing buyer and seller satisfaction. What is a double auction? A marketplace where multiple buyers and sellers submits bids and asks. The process consists of buyers submitting bids. Bids is a maximum price willing to pay for the accordingly a purchase. Sellers submit asks, minimum price willing to sell. A matching algorithm finds the equilibrium prices. Real world examples for a double auction are stock market and exchanges, cloud computing, resource allocation, and etc. Key issues in the e-commerce transactions. There are many key issues in the e-commerce transactions, such as trust issues. In today's world, there are many fake products, misleading prices, and unfair advantages. Asymmetric information. Buyers or sellers have different knowledge, leading to a market inefficiency and price manipulation. Sellers or buyers may manipulate buyers with the prices for profit. For example, when we add a product to a cart, it shows some X rupees, and when we check out, it leads to a price increase, which is a price manipulation. The key issues in the e-commerce transaction, and lack of verification is one of the key issues in e-commerce transactions. There is no clear protocol to validate fair transactions. Concept of truthful mechanisms. Definition: a mechanism where participants have no incentive to lie about their valuations. Vickers-Groves mechanism ensures truthful bidding in auctions. Buyers or sellers are charged a price based on the next highest or lowest bid. Application: prevents price manipulation in e-commerce. Truthful Transaction Protocol Overview. The objective is to ensure fairness, transparency, and efficiency, which is lacking in the e-commerce transactions nowadays. The components that includes are bid and ask collection, buyers and sellers submit prices. There should be a matching algorithm which determines the transaction price, truthfulness informants, which prevents the strategic bidding. Outcome: a transaction process where no participant can gain by lying. The steps in the truthful transaction protocol includes buyers and sellers register in the system, buyers submit bids, maximum willingness to pay, it is called as a bid, and sellers submit asks, it's a minimum price they are putting, which is called as asks from sellers. A matching algorithm runs to determine the transaction price, and then the final price is set based on the truthful double auction rules. This is only called as a double auction mechanism. How the double auction ensures fairness: matching buyers with sellers at equilibrium price, prevents overpricing or underpricing by aligning bids with market demand. It aligns the bids with the market demand so that the buyer or seller will not be getting overpriced or underpricing. It prevents the overpricing or underpricing. Avoids monopoly pricing by enforcing fair competition. Encourages true market behavior with transparent transaction rules. A mathematical model for the protocol is, here you can see we have to take two sets where one set consists of buyer's bid and one more set consists of seller's asks. We need to sort the buyer bids in descending order and sort the seller's asks in ascending order. By this we can find out the matching highest pair. Price formula for this will be equals to transaction price is equals to median of matched bids and asks. This will give the transaction price for the whole here is an example of a double auction in e-commerce. Let us take a table where it shows buyer's bid price, seller ask price and transaction. First, the buyer has a bid price $100, but the buyer 2 has $95 bid price and buyer 3 has bid price for $90, and the seller ask price is 80, 85 and 95. As you can see, the bid price is in the first case is higher than the ask price, so the transaction is yes. And in the second one, the bid price is 95 and the ask price is 85, and in this transaction is also yes, because the bid price should be higher than the ask price and it actually follows the rule. And in the third case, where buyer 3 has bid price as $90 and the seller has ask price has $95, the transaction will be a no, because the bid price should be more than the ask price, and here the rule does not follow the thing, so the transaction is no. Buyers and sellers matched based on bids and asks ensure fair pricing. After this, the transactions where we got S will be taken, and the median of these all transactions will be taken as the final price. Security in the transaction protocol. Preventing fraud. Ensuring valid transactions. Encryption and digital signatures. Secure payment and identity verifications. Blockchain integration, which is immutable record of transactions. Smart contracts. Automating agreements between buyers and sellers. These are the security measures that have to be taken in the transaction protocol. For preventing fraud, we must use smart techniques like encryption and digital signatures of all the buyers or the sellers, and we have to integrate the blockchain to record the transactions which are immutable. Benefits of the protocol in the e-commerce. There are many benefits by using this kind of protocol in e-commerce transactions. It helps us to get transparency, which eliminates the price manipulation. As I have said before, the price manipulation won't happen in these kind of protocols, and it leads to transparency. Fair pricing. Buyers and sellers pay or receive the market demanded determined prices only by using this protocol. Market efficiency. Prevents resource wastage and optimizes the allocations of the data. Prevention of collusion. Stops buyers or sellers from manipulating prices, and it hence prevents the collusion. Challenges and limitations. There are many challenges and limitations. The first one is a computation complexity. Running the matching algorithm in real time. It is very important to take algorithm which matches with the rules and regulations, and which will be the optimized one in terms of efficiency. And the next one is scalability issues. An e-commerce transactions and e-commerce platform will be used by many million people at a time, and it should be scalable enough to handle those millions of transactions per second. Adoption resistance. E-commerce platforms may be slow to adopt, but we have to make it a little bit more adaptive to the resistance. Trust in the algorithm. Ensuring the protocol is unbiased and tamper proof. It means that the protocol should be equal for all kind of buyers or sellers, not on based on anything, but it should treat everybody equal, and it must be tamper proof. Here is a comparison with existing e-commerce model. It consists of traditional pricing, truthful double auction model. Fairness is manipulable and ensured. Security is moderate, and with the truthful double auction model, will be getting high security with encryption and blockchain integration. Transparency in traditional pricing is very low, and when we compare with the truthful double auction model, it's very high. Pricing is fixed or dynamic, which leads to buyers and sellers not non-determined public market price at the moment. But by using truthful double auction model, we can get the buyers the correct pricing, not overpricing or underpricing. It just gives the market driven price at the moment. The case study: applying the protocol to online marketplaces. Scenario is that online advertising platforms using auctions for ad placement. Implementation is to use buyers for advertisers bidding for ad slots, sellers, website owners setting minimum prices. Double auction determines fair and optimal ad pricing. The future enhancements are to integrate AI into this e-commerce transaction to predict the analytics to enhance the bid matching more efficiently, and to eliminate the limitations that we are having existing ones. Smart contracts, automating dispute resolution, and cross-platform implementation. Extending the protocol to make multiple e-commerce platforms, and it should be decentralized e-commerce using blockchain for fully transparent market prices. Call to action is to encourage adoption of fair pricing mechanisms in e-commerce, support transparent market price models to enhance buyer and seller trust, research and develop further AI-driven improvements for auction systems. And we come to conclusion: ensuring fair and transparent transactions can be achieved by using this protocol, which is double auction mechanism. The truthful transaction protocol prevents price manipulation and promotes honesty in e-commerce through the double auction mechanism. It optimizes the market efficiency by matching the buyers and sellers at equilibrium prices, and the system ensures optimal resolution allocation and prevents unfair pricing strategies. Enhances the security and trust. It is by using encryption and decryption. Digital signatures and blockchain integration also strengthens the security, ensuring that the transactions are tamper proof and fraud resistant. Challenges that are existing now can be manageable, like computational complexity, scalability, and adoption can be mitigated through using AI optimization and strategic implementation. Potential for the widespread application. The protocol is not just for an e-commerce. It can be applied to ad auctions, stock markets, cloud computing, and decentralized finance for fairer trade practices. Thank you for giving this opportunity.